Good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing? I figured I'd come on early. Talk to everybody for a few minutes. So how's everyone's day going? Hope everybody's having a great day so far. I know I am. We got 2 people in the house. When we got here. How's your morning going so far, guys? I know I usually come on later, but I wanted to get on early. See how everybody's doing. See how many we can get this early in the morning. Alright, I'll wait for a few minutes for some people to come in here. I'll wait for a few minutes for some people to come in here. We'll see what happens. Wonder if we can get anybody this early in the morning. It's sunny this morning here. It's really sunny here. It's not going to be a nice day today. So I'm looking forward to that. Sorry, I'm just doing something. It's going to be a really nice day here. So that's what I'm looking forward to today. Just a nice, quiet day, right? Nice and quiet, nice and peaceful. Nice and quiet, nice and peaceful, just how we like it. So, it's perfect. Hope everybody's doing good today. I did some tree work already today. I'm working on clearing out my front yard so we can see the road from our house because it's off the road. So that's why I came on early, because I want to be out there and get that done as much as I can. The bigger stuff will stay because I can't get that. Medium size and small stuff I'll be getting. I'm thinking in my mind I'm gonna keep about maybe three trees up. I counted that I want to stay up, because those ones I can't get because they're too big. So I'm just planning out before I go ahead and finish my project. And then in the spring we're gonna rake it. I'm gonna rake it out and let grass grow there. So that's my plans for this weekend. I'll probably be on early. Well, I'm not gonna say that. I just got up early today because I think I went to bed early. Fell asleep early. Can't remember. I know I was watching my political show, and that goes on at 8. So I fell asleep halfway through that. So I did fell asleep early. I did fall asleep early because that show goes from 8 to 9. So trying to get back into things because my dad pays for 2 TVs, so I might as well use it. I don't want him to shut off the service because I still use it. Not a lot of people watch TV anymore. but I still enjoy it once in a while here. I know somebody was asking me when my next stream was, so hopefully that particular person will come in. I didn't get back to them because I'm going on now, and they left it a long time ago, like probably last night, because I wasn't on here last night. My battery was dead on here, so I couldn't be on here last night, and had to charge. So that's why I wasn't on here last night. I don't know if anybody will come in this early, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. We'll see what happens. Giving it nice and early, so maybe notice some of the trolls are on some other people's show, so maybe we'll get some of them. You know, maybe we'll get some of them because I know they're up. This is the time they usually like to get up. I guess early in the morning, from what I'm seeing. So far, we got 2 people, and nobody's saying anything, so I don't know. When I said that, it went down to 1. So I don't know who we got. Somebody must be jumping in and out here. I know my chat's working. I've been checking it. My chat's working, so I don't know what's that. I don't know why nobody would say anything. It's a little early from when I usually go on. It's only almost 9 o'clock, so it's, well, now it'll probably say 2 because I clicked on my thing. It's really early from the time I usually go on. People are probably just getting up now and eating breakfast, and they're probably just getting up now and eating breakfast and getting their day started. So it'll probably be a few minutes if anybody comes in. It'll probably be a few minutes from now, because it's only almost, like I said, where I am, it's almost 9. It's 8:30 right now. So I don't know what time people usually eat breakfast about this time. They probably eat breakfast around this time. 8:30 seems like the time people usually do that, so maybe we'll start seeing some people. No one's going to be here this early. Hi, Dave. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I kind of figured nobody would come this early, but I figured I'd come on because 2 reasons I came on this early. I have been working on a project outside, taking down some of the trees, because my dad wants to get solar power on the roof, and I'm going to try to make that happen for him. And because I like to see the road and stuff, and we're going to be putting grass there. Well, we're going to rake it in the spring when I get it all cleared out as much as I can. The big stuff will stay, unless my neighbor can come and take that out, and then we're going to rake, and then we're going to let the grass grow in there. So we're going to make some room for our front yard because we don't really have one right now. I'm eating donuts and milk. That sounds good. Yeah, for breakfast I had a quick one because I know I was gonna be going out. I had I had a bagel and then I had something else. I'm trying to think of what it was. I'm trying to think. I forget. But I had a bagel and I had something else. Oh, and I had one of those little Sargento things with pepper jack cheese in it, and it has raisins and peanuts in it. I really like those. My aunt always buys those for her house, and I tried one over there one time and I enjoyed it. So that's what I had, and I had some candy, and that was it. Now that sounds good. Milk and donuts and milk. That sounds pretty good. It's gonna be a nice day here today too. It's supposed to be sunny. It's already really sunny. So it's looking to be a nice day out there. So hopefully it continues. Maybe we'll get rain one of these days. Seems like we haven't had rain in a while. We usually get hammered with a lot of storms recently. So more than we used to. So I'm still waiting. We'll probably be getting another storm soon, I'm guessing, because we usually don't go this long anymore without having a storm of some sort. But they say there's no storms or anything in the forecast, so that's pretty good. It won't be good if we go in a drought again. We just got out of one, I think. I think we're out of it. And we got a lot of rain the past few weeks, and now it's really nice out and sunny. So I'm happy about that. So I hope it's probably going to be warm out today too, because of the sun. And more sun can come through here now. It's a nice quiet morning here. So I figured I'd come on here to see what everybody's up to. I figured I wouldn't get too much this early, but I seen some trolls and other people's shows, so I was thinking maybe they would come in here, but luckily not. Walmart forgot lots of stuff on my delivery, like soup, pizzas, orange juice, ice cream, and scrubbing bubbles. Oh, they did? That sucks, Dave. Yeah, I don't like when they forget stuff like that. We usually go to the store and get stuff, but I mean, if you order it on there, they should get it right. They should give you they should get the right stuff to you. That's too bad that they forgot all that stuff. Orange juice is pretty good. That's too bad. I hope you can get that stuff. Maybe reorder it, and then hopefully they'll send it to you that way if you reorder that stuff. They should have got it to you. That sucks, Dave. Yeah, when we order stuff online, they never really forgot anything. The most they've ever done was send the wrong stuff, and that was on Amazon. But they never haven't sent anything. They didn't forget to send anything. Hopefully you can get that stuff though that you need, because that's not good when that happens. That's a pain. But I seen where PvP's posting more videos. I thought the video he made about a certain person was pretty funny. I'm glad to see he told me he wasn't feeling 100%, but I'm glad to see he's up and making videos again. So I'm hoping he'll feel better soon. He probably will. It's been a little while. So hopefully, I'm grateful to get all the other stuff delivered. There were 50 things. They even brought salt. Oh, well, that's good that they brought some of the stuff right. That's good. Yeah, it's good to be grateful for the stuff you get, even if they don't get it right, because you can just, reorder. It might be a pain, but at least you got the stuff right. That's a good way of looking at it, Dave. That's how I have a hard time looking at stuff sometimes, but I do as much as I can, At least they got some of the stuff right, and you got salt, because to make pasta and stuff like that, you need to we put salt in the pot before making that kind of stuff, so that's good that they got that to you. That's something you really need, is salt. You can't go without that, in my opinion. So that's good that they got that at least, and didn't forget what you really needed, to make certain things. But yeah, I'm glad to see that PvP's posting videos, and I thought that video was funny that he posted about somebody. That was a great video. So I'm happy to see him posting videos again. He'll probably start feeling better soon, because it's been a while. Hopefully he does. The last time I was sick for like a week with the flu. So it's not fun to be sick. I know how it feels. So hopefully he'll start feeling better soon, but I'm at least glad to see he's posting stuff again. That's good to see, because that must mean he's feeling a little bit better. But hopefully you can get that stuff that they didn't send you. They forgot to send you. I'm sure you'll be able to get it. Maybe they ran out of it. Who knows? They should, because sometimes when we go to Walmart, when we go in there, they don't have a good selection of stuff. And they usually have a good selection of stuff, but sometimes when we go in there, they're all out, so they could be out. Because sometimes there's not that good of a selection when we go in there at our Walmart. But we don't go to Walmart a lot, so it doesn't really matter for us. But I'm glad to see that, like I said, to see that he's making videos again. And I appreciate the thumbs up. But yeah, that video that he made on Julianne, that was funny. Hopefully he can make more videos like that. I left a comment on his video. When I get off here, I'll see if he made any more videos, so I'll look at those too. Every time he comes out with something, I look at it and leave a comment to show him support, because he's still trying to build his channel, he told me. So that's what I'm going to do, show him support and, leave him comments as much as I can. Well, that's good news for me, that seeing him make videos again. and getting somewhat back to normal, into the routine of things. So that's a good thing. That's the good news I have. But yeah, everything here has been pretty good lately, so I'm happy about that. Not a lot of drama going on. If I go to the store, I can't walk far, so I drive one of those car things, but they don't hold enough. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Dave. Yeah, they don't hold enough. Those motorized carts are pretty small. I think they should make them bigger. They should make ones that are bigger eventually. That's why my uncle was the same way. He couldn't really walk really far either. He was sick and he was overweight, so he can walk short distances, like around the house to the kitchen and dining room and bedroom and bathroom, into the living room and stuff like that. But he couldn't really walk a far distance, so they they did Peapod, um, where they brought all their groceries from Stop and Shop and delivered them, and the people that worked there brought all the groceries in for them, and all they had to do was put it all away. So that was a pretty good service back then for them. But I mean, ordering it from Walmart's good too. Having them, deliver it, it's easier. And plus, like you said, those motorized carts don't really hold enough. I seen how small they were before. The ones at Walmart are really small. There's just a small little basket, and you can put all your stuff in it. And then they have carts, but I think they should make bigger motorized scooters for the people that can't walk or can't walk a far distance. That would help a lot. Because I've seen some people going to Walmart before that were using those scooters, and I can tell that they weren't big enough for the things that those people were getting. Because I seen them get some pretty big items, and they had a hard time fitting them into their cart. But I don't know. Maybe one day they'll make them bigger. I'm hoping that for the people that can't walk or can't walk a far distance. I can go down to the mailbox, but that's a lot of steps. By the time I get back up, I got to catch my breath. That sucks, Dave. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah. Well, the good thing about our driveway is the same thing. We have to walk down to the end and get it, the end of the driveway. But my grandparents' mailbox, the good thing about theirs is connected right to their house. So all they got to do is, they don't even have to step out of the house. They just have to open the door and open the mailbox and get the mail, and they can come right back in. So that's easy. If you can get a mailbox like that, that would be good. Just connected to the house. I need to just walk more. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. I've been losing a lot of weight, so that's what I've been trying to do myself. And doing all this work out here, I think will help a lot too. It's hard to walk more. When you've been sitting down a lot, like I've been the past few years, but I just take it easy. My old driveway was 150 feet long to the box. Wow. Yeah, that's why I kind of prefer a shorter driveway, um, because of that. But it's good for me because I get to walk down and get it. I don't get the mail, but I used to walk down there and get it. I don't get up that early usually anymore. except for today, because I went to bed early. Well, that's the long driveway, Dave. Our driveway's probably, I don't know, maybe a little longer than that. But we have a pretty long driveway. But since I cleared a lot, you can see it from the street, so people know it's there. And even before I did that, you can still see it when the leaves are off the trees a little bit. So ours is long, but not as long as some people's are. They can be a lot longer than what mine is. My tenant checks my mail and she puts it in a bag halfway up the steps, but she's sick. That's nice of her, Dave. Hopefully she gets better. That's nice that she does that for you. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to have a longer driveway, because it would be easy just to have a shorter driveway. If you had that, then it would be better. You can get it easier. But that's nice that she does that for you, and I'm sorry she's sick. I'm hoping she gets better. If she can. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't get sick this year either, like with the flu or anything like that. Because I usually get sick around this time of the year, near February and March for some reason. Because that's usually flu season, February more. I sold the big house with the driveway and bought the apartment building. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the apartment's better. I prefer a house personally because I like to stay up late and play my videos, and that bothers some people if you live in an apartment. But that's good that you sold the bigger house and bought an apartment building, because that might be easier to get the mail and stuff, depending on what floor you're on of the apartment. If I would live in an apartment, I would want to live on the first floor, because it's my parents used to live on I think the first floor. They could have lived on the second. No, they lived on the second floor, but all they had to do was walk down the stairs and to open the door, so it wasn't that bad, and it didn't have a long driveway or anything. It's nice to get the rent money. Exactly. That's definitely nice to get that. Help you pay for stuff. Like going to Walmart and stuff like that and getting the things you want to get. That is really nice. It's definitely nice. That way you can get what you want to get, you know. But hopefully I'm hoping I don't get sick, because we're supposed to be getting that new bathtub here pretty soon too. Our bathtub doesn't look too good at all. I don't know if I have a picture on here of it. I think my dad just has a picture on his phone of it. But we've had it for years. So it's time for a replacement. Yeah, I don't have that picture, but it's really discolored, and it just, when you turn on the water to make it cold, it drips out of the cold side. It's falling apart, so it'll be good to get something new, because I have a feeling it'll break eventually anyway. The two old ladies lived here 8 years in the first floor apartments, and they didn't want to move, so I moved upstairs in the small one. It's good for me. Yeah, well, that's good. Yeah, well, that's good. That would probably be easier for them if they were older, because by that point you have a hard time getting around and stuff. But that's good that you sold it, and were able to move up, and it's easier for you. Well, that's a long time, 8 years, and to live in an apartment. It's a really long time. And I mean, if you enjoy it, it's a good place to live. Some people like it, some people don't. I would live in an apartment, but I rather live. All I would really need is a small house. I don't need a really big house because it's just me. It's nobody else would be living with me at the beginning. So I mean, I wouldn't get a big house for me personally. They even drive to the bank and put my money in for me. Oh, that's nice of them, Dave. That's really nice. We need more people like that in the world. People that do nice things like that. You know, that's really nice of them to put the money in the bank for you. Because it gives them something to do. And they're doing something nice for somebody else. So that's really good. I'm happy to hear that. That's really nice. That's good that you got good neighbors. We got good neighbors too. Because when we had that storm that blew that tree over the driveway, I think I told that on here. My neighbor that lives on the other street across from us, or not, yeah, across from us, off on the other side of the main road, he came and took down the tree for us because my dad doesn't have a chainsaw anymore. So it broke and he got rid of it. So the neighbor came with his chainsaw and took it out. My dad's good friends with the guy. He's a really nice guy. Um, but he has a shorter driveway. You still got to walk out the door and down the driveway to get the mail, but it's a short driveway, so it's not as hard to get it. So that's kind of a house I would like for me, but his is bigger, and all I would really need is a small one. But he has um, 3 kids and a wife and a dog, and him, so that it's good for him to have a big house, and it's a pretty nice house too. I've been in it before over the summer. It's a really nice house. We went over there to eat, and he's a really nice guy. He has a really nice yard, and he's a really nice guy. So it's good that everybody has good neighbors that do nice things like that. I would definitely do that for my neighbors if they were older or they just needed help. Because like I said, it gives you something to do. Instead of sitting down. If you're bored, it's good to help somebody. It's a good use of time. That's really nice of them. Like I said, we got nice neighbors like that too. And my dad's really good friends with them, so it works out perfect. Hopefully he doesn't move because he doesn't like. I got 5 um, chainsaws, but I don't need them. Last house I took out 100 trees and bushes. Wow. Yeah, that's probably better that you don't use them. They're a little dangerous to use, and if you know how to use them, they're still dangerous, but that's a lot. They're good to have, and if you have a tree that comes down over your driveway or in your yard or on your house, it's really good to at least have them. That's good that you got 5 in case one breaks. You have a whole bunch more. But yeah, hopefully my neighbor doesn't move because he doesn't like. They started building um new a new. They added onto his road, made it go all the way through and bigger, and they are building houses on it, and it's making the road busier. And he doesn't. I don't think he likes that too much. I don't really mind that. Me personally, I wouldn't mind that as long as it's not a main road. It's a busy road, but not a main road still. So it has the double line though, so it's getting busier. So hopefully he stays. I'm sure he's getting used to it. You know, and that's a nice house. think that would, be a dumb idea for him to throw that away. I wouldn't, because it has a nice bathtub with jets in it. It just seems like it's a really nice house from what I've seen. Seems like um the chimes get messed up too easy. Yeah. Oh, the chairs. Seems like the chairs get messed up too easy. Yeah. But yeah, my neighbor's a really nice guy too. Wish we can have more nice people like that. We have a lot of nice people around here. You know. Um, and he has a pretty big house too. And he also has chickens too. He has chickens. He keeps them for pets because his family doesn't want him to kill them and use them for food or anything. So he keeps them for pets and takes the eggs. So he has his hands full over there. So he's a busy guy. And he's a really good cook too. Oh, it seems like the chains get messed up too easy. Yeah, yeah, they probably do. They definitely do. My dad had problems with those a lot when he had his chainsaw. He had to keep taking it off and readjusting it, putting it back on. It's just kind of a pain, but it's good to have in case you ever need it, or you want to decide you want to take out all the trees or take out some. Depending on if you're kind of person who likes trees or doesn't. And some people don't like a lot of trees in their yard, and I don't blame them. My aunt has no trees in her yard. That's how I prefer it personally. No more big houses for me. Last one was 4 acres with 5 bathrooms and huge basement and 4 car garages. Wow, that seems like that's too much. 5 bathrooms, wow. Yeah, that's definitely too much. All you really need is 2 bathrooms. We got 2 bathrooms here. One downstairs and one upstairs. That's all we need for us. Yeah, that seems like too much. And all you really need is a 2 car garage. That's what we have. If you're only one person living there. Yeah, that's good that you'll get a smaller house. It's better. It's more convenient. You don't need a big fancy thing, a big fancy house. All you need is really a small house, and that'll pretty much do it. You know, Unless you have a big family, that's the only reason I would see the point of having a really big house. If you're just one person or 2 people living there, then it would be good just to have one. I just stay in one room, so this is good. Yeah, that's definitely good. Just stick to one room. Keep all your stuff in one room and decorate it how you want and organize it however you want, or have it messy if you want to. My room is a little messy, but that's how I like it. It's not that bad, but it's a little messy. I usually stick to this room, or I stick to the room next door, or downstairs. It's just stick to the rooms you're comfortable with. My aunt does the same thing. She pretty much stays in the living room most of the day, because everything she needs is right there. Her iPad, her house phone, everything. So it's perfect. Got everything you need. That's a great feeling to just have everything you need in one room. That's the best way to do it, in my opinion. But I got up early today and I turned on YouTube and I saw somebody was on for 4 hours. They've been on for like 6 hours now. So I was watching them a lot of the morning this morning. So, because I was waiting to do some work outside and then come on here. I dumped 15 toolboxes on plastic in the living room to sort them and clean out the junk. That's good. That's good. You got to do that once in a while. Good to organize your tools so you have everything you need and everything organized next time you need them. You're not looking all over the place. You can't find them. That's the best way to do it. Just organize it all. I organize all my tools out because my dad gave me all the ones now because they're all hand tools that I know how to use. So I have them all out there on a table in the garage. And they're not that organized, but I know where to find them. So it's just that's good to get rid of clutter and see what you need and see what you don't need. That's the best thing to do. It's kind of fun to do too because it gives you something to do and it's interesting to see what you've got over the years. I am only halfway through sorting, but I am still not unpacked from moving. Well, that's good. At least you're halfway through it. It's hard to unpack from moving. It takes a lot because you want to move stuff around, and it's probably won't be the same way forever. You want to readjust everything, make everything look different after a little while. Because, this room used to look a lot different, but I changed a few things. I do that every few years, just to make it look interesting. Not make it look the same old way, like to make it look interesting, put a few more decorations up, stuff like that. And by the time I'm done working out there, it's going to look really nice. Sitting out on that, we got a back deck to sit on near the sliding glass door. That's a really nice spot to sit. And that'll definitely be good when I'm done doing what I'm doing out there. So that's good, because it takes a while to unpack. In a way, it's good because, you like to look at the house to see where you want everything. Especially the furniture. That's a big thing. I know you probably got that, but that's a big thing to decide where you want all that stuff in the living room. I mean, if it's a bigger living room, you might want to move that someday to another place. One big toolbox is full of bottles and drill bits only. That's good. Yeah, that's good to sort out all your tools. Just have your drill bits in one and have your drill in another container. That's the best way to do it. Because that way, like I said, you're not looking for everything next time you need anything. You know where it is and where to find it, right? I kind of figured, I'm glad we haven't got any trolls, but I kind of figured we would get some today. I know I came on early. I figured we'd get some because I commented on PvP's video and it was about that Julianne. I figured some of those fools would come in and troll me, but I'm glad they haven't. It's been a nice peaceful stream so far. Other boxes are all plumbing and external painting. Oh, that's good. That's good that you have all your tools organized. It's nice to have everything organized because it makes it look nicer. And, like I said, you know where to find everything. Well, that's good for you. I'm glad you got everything organized. Even though you're not done yet, it's still good that at least you started already. I organized my room in the beginning of 2020, and it's been pretty clean since. I moved my bookshelf over here. It's really nice. You got to do that once in a while. It's not fun in a way to have to organize everything, but everything gets messed up after a while, after using it all. I know Julianne, she is nasty. Exactly, she is. For 6 months, she bullied Alex real bad and wouldn't stop. Yeah. Yep, she's disgusting. And she talked crap about me, too. She said, since she's part of that slob mob over there, she said, if I mention her name in a video, she's going to contact 550 over there. I'm not going to mention his name because he's not worth my time. He's going to contact him. I'm like, bitch, you're not going to threaten me. I'll make a video about anybody I want. If she really thinks she scares me, I don't care. And that's not right that she bullied a minor like that. Yeah, stuff like that's not good. And excuse my language, but... And I don't make videos about people anymore. That's one thing I don't do, It's not worth it, But I'm just saying, nobody's going to tell me what to do. Unless it's a vice, If somebody told me you shouldn't make a video, but demanding somebody to do something, that's not right. But, I mean, she's not worth my time, so that's why I don't talk about her. But I just thought that video was good, and I was saying watch out because there might be trolls because of her. She's nothing. They don't care about her. She's just a mouth. Exactly. I mean, they talk about her behind her back just like they do everybody else. She thinks she has it good over there, but she doesn't. She'll realize that everybody has. Everybody has. But she has no right to bully other people because she has disabilities herself and she won't want people to bully her. And I don't bully people that are disabled, and even people that I don't like her. I wouldn't bully her. Nobody's bullying her, so I mean, why bully anybody else? It doesn't make sense. Because, and it's not fair that somebody that is disabled bullying somebody, because if it's a good person, it'll be a one-way thing. It'll be her making fun of that person and not the other way around, because, it's if you make fun of somebody who's disabled, you would have that on your conscience forever. And, that's not something I want on my conscience. So that's why I don't make fun of her or do anything, Even when she talked about me, I didn't even respond. But, I'm not going to make fun of anybody like that. I don't do stuff like that. And, I don't even agree that people that make fun of her, even though I don't like her, I don't agree that people make fun of her disability, even though she's not a good person. That's not right. I'm not saying she's the victim, but I'm saying, it's not right. Because as they see, all I'm doing is ignoring her. And that's what they can do, too. I mean, it's not that big of a thing. All she does is talk. And if that man was smart, he wouldn't be going after a minor. And that's why he didn't go after me. He knows better. And he knows he can be charged for that. Harassing a minor. She's so bad, the dog center is scared of her. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Some people just aren't right. I mean, she has no room to talk. That's just it. Nobody's said anything about her. Why say anything? She didn't have the right to say anything about anybody else. Especially bullying Alex, which me and him got along for a little while and then didn't because he didn't like my videos. But I mean, he's a teenager himself, or he was. So I mean, she didn't have the right to make fun of him. And like I said, he has a disability too, and she doesn't have the right to make fun or bully somebody that's disabled like that. I just don't respect stuff like that, you know? But I mean, that's fine. If that's what she wants to do with her life, then let her. She'll have to answer for it all someday anyway. You know, she's gonna have to answer it for all of this anyway someday. But she hasn't really said anything about me other than I better not make a video about her. That was last year, 2019. You don't even see Alex around anymore. He's gone pretty much, yeah. Yeah, I don't really see him around anymore, pretty much. Hopefully he comes back someday, because I know a lot of people liked him. You know? But that's alright. I mean, I'm not going to be bullied off this platform, you know? So I'm not worried about her. I didn't even know about her until she came, when I was a mod in Adam's life, she came in running her mouth. And I blocked her then. You know? But I mean, it's unfortunate that he's gone now. Hopefully he didn't let her run him off or anything. Hopefully he just did it on his own. Because, you know, nobody has the right to tell anybody or to run anybody off the platform like that. Or bully somebody on the platform like that. That did nothing to them. You know, but spoke the truth. You know, because that's the only reason why they go after anybody, because they don't like what the people are saying, because they're speaking the truth on the situation. You know, that's really the only reason why they go after people. You know, they have no good reason. And the worst part about it is there's nothing, you know, anybody can really do about it. Like law enforcement or anything. So that's kind of, in my opinion, the worst part about it. About the situation. You know. I mean, nobody would have a problem with anybody if they just stuck to their channel like I do and, you know, didn't bother anybody. But not a lot of people like me are around anymore that don't bother people. Alex got sad after his dog died. Now he's got 2 puppies. I forgot their names, Roxy and something. I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm happy that he got 2 new puppies. That's nice to have puppies. But it'll never be the same after one died. I'm sorry to hear that. But that's a nice name. I like that name, Roxy. And, yeah, that's a nice name. I really like that name. I know Tina had a dog one time named that her dog died, unfortunately, in 2018. So it's sad when dogs die, but that's a nice name. I really like that name. I really do. Well, hopefully he'll come back sometime, make a new channel, and start over again. You know, even though I don't really prefer him because he doesn't really like me, you know, I don't want to see him go off YouTube, so I know how that is. Adam's dog died too. He's got a husky puppy. It's a girl. That's good that he's got a husky. I'm sorry to hear that though, that his dog died. I know his dog was sick when I was modding for him. I seemed like it didn't have much time left. I'm sorry to hear that. But I think I seen a picture of his puppy on a video. It was pretty cute. I like his dog. Huskies are really cute. They just remind me of golden retrievers. Even though they don't look the same, they just look so cute when they're little. Adam's life's dog was sick. You know, at least he's not suffering anymore, but that's really sad that it died like that. I know he told me his dog was older when I was modding for him. So I'm sorry to hear that. I hope his dog that he has now lives a really long time. And I'm sure he takes really good care of it. And feeds it and does all that. I'm sure it seems like he was being really nice to the dog, so he's a good person with dogs too. A lot of people like dogs and animals. They say animal people are nice people. I agree with that statement. I really do. It's a true statement. You just got to raise them right and train them right, and you're all set. It's hard at the beginning, right, training them, but they'll get used to it after a while. They'll get receptive to it to where they'll listen and follow your directions and commands. It's just really nice. It's really nice to definitely have a dog or any animal. It's really nice to have. Alex, other dog name is Bear. Oh, that's nice. That's a really nice name too. Yeah, I'm sure. Hopefully he takes good care of them too and takes them for walks, and I'm sure he does. That's really nice. Happy to hear that they got healthy dogs. Like I said, hopefully they live for a really long time. I'm sure they will. Once they're new, time goes by fast, unfortunately, with them, it seems like. But, hopefully they spend a lot of good time with them. That's all you really can do. And those are really two good names. I really like those names. That's pretty nice. I seen Adam's Life's new dog on a video. My dog would bring my shoes and keys when I told him. Oh wow, that's really good. You must have had him trained really good, Dave. Yeah, my dog. We have her trained to bring the paper up the driveway. She used to run down and get it, and then run back up and bring it to the door. It's so cute when they do that. You know, they look like they're on a mission. My dog look like she's on a mission, running up the driveway, bringing the paper. It's cute. Dogs are really nice. They're really smart. They're just like humans. They really are. They're really nice. Well, that's good, Dave. Wow, he can bring you his shoes. My dog wouldn't be able to do that because she would chew the shoes up. It's hard to train them like that, but that's good that you got them trained like that, or you had them trained like that. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, most my dog can do really with bringing things would be bringing up the paper. Just because anything else she would chew up, I feel like the shoes and stuff, because she used to do that when she was little. So I feel like that's something she would still do. I know she would still do that. Dogs like to chew up things, especially when they're little. So that's what I mean by it's hard to train them in a way. It's hard to train them not to do that. But like I said, they'll get receptive to it after a while, and they won't do that. Which pays off at the end of the day, that they won't do that once you get them trained right. Dogs are really smart. They really are. I'm glad we have one. Like I said in the past, I recommend anybody who hasn't got a dog or thinking about getting a dog, they should definitely get it. They should definitely get one and make sure to raise it right and take good care of it. Which mostly everybody I've seen on YouTube's took really good care of their animals, which is really good to see. Because you got to. It's like you have a responsibility, so it's good to make good of it, and it's a really fun job in a way. It really is to have a dog and take care of it and do all that. One time I threw out the old shoes and got new ones. The old ones were in the garbage. He threw the garbage everywhere. Oh my God, Dave. To get the shoes, it was funny. He was so proud. Oh, that's funny, Dave. Wow. Yeah, my dog's tipped over the garbage once before when she was a puppy when we first got her. But wasn't that big of a garbage, so it wasn't that hard to pick up. That's really funny, Dave. Wow. I bet he was. My dog was proud when she used to go in my mom's bathroom. She still does this. That's why we shut all the doors when we're done in them. She goes in there and gets something out of the garbage, like a Kleenex or whatever's in there, and she brings it out, and she's so happy when she brings it out. It's really cute. Yeah, that's funny. My dog would do the same thing, but we shut all the doors now. We know her tricks now. My mom thought he went crazy. Yeah, he was probably just having fun. He probably didn't know better back then, or maybe he did, just probably having fun. But I could see how she thought that, when the dog threw the garbage out like that. Especially throwing it everywhere, not just tipping it over. Wow. That's funny. That probably wasn't funny then because you had to pick it all up. But it's funny now. Wow. Yep, that's what dogs will do. They're just like little kids in a way when you first get them as puppies and stuff. They do sort of the similar mischief things that mischievous things that little kids would do. That's why they're like humans, in my opinion. A lot of people think like that. That's crazy, Dave. It really is. Like I said, the most my dogs did is tipped over the garbage in the bathroom, which the garbages in the bathroom are small, so we didn't get too annoyed about that. It was kind of funny. Just since the garbage was small, you know what I mean? It wasn't that bad to pick up, luckily. I need to go clean the kitchen. I'll see you next time. Thanks for coming in, Dave. I appreciate it. And thanks for talking with me for an hour. Been on here a while. Well, thanks for coming in, Dave. I'll be on tomorrow, hopefully, so maybe later tomorrow. And maybe I'll come on this afternoon, maybe. So keep your eyes out for that. I might come on this afternoon. We'll see. But if not, I'll come on tomorrow. So thanks for coming in, Dave. I really appreciate it. Bye. Bye, Dave. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming in. And I'll be on tomorrow. And I might be on this afternoon, but if not, tomorrow. So thanks for coming in, Dave. I really appreciate it. I'm going to get off here, too. I'll watch. All right. I appreciate that, Dave. I really do. Um, it's kind of slow in the morning, but it should be better in the afternoon if I come on. But thank you for staying tuned. So thanks for coming in, Dave, and I hope you do good with the cleaning the kitchen. That's sometimes hard work depending on if you have a big or small kitchen. So I hope you have fun with that. And I might be on this afternoon, and I might not. If not, I'll be on tomorrow, probably later than today, because I don't usually get up this early. So I hope everybody has a nice day. I might see you this afternoon. I might not. We'll see how things go and pan out. But if not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So bye, guys. I love you. And as always, peace. Bye, guys.